Okay. So, leading theories. Now that I have everything sorted out. It's not Auntie June. I don't believe it's Bradley. I don't think it's Mum. I don't think it's not. It's these two. So, Lottie's evidence seems the most suspicious to me. My first instinct was Lottie. But after reviewing Toby's evidence, he might have some reason to kill. Assuming this isn't all just a big hoax and Uncle Marcus is in on it. And he's trying to frame the family, which is totally possible. Maybe these are all false choices, which I would kind of be disappointed in. But we'll see. I think it's probably... Why would it be Lottie, though? Why would she try to kill him? She doesn't have a reason. In all of her, like, things, it never mentioned a reason why she'd want him dead. But then again, we don't know Toby's reason either. It just says he was upset. So, I know who it's not, and we're gonna pick Nan. Nan. I unlocked the truth. Prove it. This better not be the right answer.
Nan, we need to talk.
What is it, love?
I know what you did.
I'm lost.
You poisoned Uncle Marcus. You tried to kill him.
Tried?
Yeah. He's gonna survive. We found the antidote in time, so...
You can't prove it.
You really think that we'd be having this conversation if I couldn't?
What?
I know everything.
Is he really going to live?
Yeah. It's over, Nan.
You don't understand. I didn't have a choice. I had to protect the family. That's all this has ever been about. Marcus always knew there was more to the story about his dad, my Eddie. But if I didn't act, we wouldn't have anything. You wouldn't have anything.
Just tell me the truth. Tell me everything, Nan.
He was going to leave us, my Eddie. He was going to leave me, your Auntie June, your mother. He was going to cut us off. I heard him planning it with her, his other woman. I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't listen. I had to stop him. I had two little girls, Abby. They needed a home, they needed money. We deserved it. I hit him over the head. It was nothing but rage. I don't know if I even wanted to kill him. Maybe I did. One blow was enough. I panicked. You've got to understand, I was only thinking of your mother, of your Auntie June.
So you killed their father.
He was going to take everything from us.
Where is Grandad?
I weighted him down and pushed him into the lake. That bloody fishing lake he loved so much.
You let us play in that lake.
I told the girls and Marcus the same story, that he killed himself. We told everyone else that he'd gone missing, the fishing accident. We had to protect the family name. The past few years, Marcus has been obsessed with finding the truth for that damn autobiography he's writing. But if he found out, everything I did to protect this family would be for nothing. When your sister told me about Bradley's poisons, I nearly laughed. It was so simple. I took them both on the morning of the meeting and waited for my chance. Your Auntie June's ever so clumsy, particularly when you give her a little shove in the back. She dropped that candle straight onto Marcus. It went better than I'd planned. I was hoping for a distraction, to get it into his drink, but your mum picked it up and threw it over him. I rushed to the first aid box and poured the poison onto the wound dressing. I don't know which poison I actually used. It was the only one I could get the lid off. You'd think in this day and age they'd make things like that easier for people with arthritis, wouldn't you? Bradley had told Lottie that the poisons were slow-acting but deadly. So, when I watched Marcus walk out of your Auntie June's house with that dressing still on his hand, I knew it was over. At least I thought I did. Seems Marcus isn't that easy to kill after all. Thanks to you.
Oh my God.
Don't think I don't regret everything I did. I've lived with the pain of it every day since. That's why I've kept this. So I'd never forget what I did. What I did to him.
That's what you used to kill Granddad.
No one ever noticed the dark stain on the base. I loved him so much. I know Marcus will never forgive me. But it wasn't just me and the girls Eddie was leaving, it was Marcus too. Every time Eddie looked at Marcus, all he could see was Marcus's mother. He loved her more than he ever loved me. But it was Marcus who drove him away. That's why he had to move and start again. I know Marcus will never believe me, but if I didn't do what I did, he would have nothing too.
Abby.
I have to go.
Abby? Wait.
Abby,
Oh my God, are you okay?
I just talked to the doctor. She said it's going to take a long time before I feel like myself again, but I am going to live because of you.
You're not going to believe this, but Nan, she just confessed to everything.
She did? Damn, I wish I had that on tape. We've got a lot of evidence, but what we need is irrefutable proof.
I know what we can do.
What?
We need to search the lake.
Dad's lake? Why? What's in there? Jesus, that's where she put him. So she really did it.
Sorry.
Hey, listen, don't apologize, Abby. You found the truth. Now look, I am going to send you some money. Book the first flight out of there you can. Come see me. You're not going to want to be around them for this next little bit.
There's one last thing I need to do.
Just tell us what she said, Mum.
I can tell you.
Abby?
These are the last words I'm going to say to any of you.
Oh, what makes you think we give a flying monkey's rat's
Auntie
ass?
June, let's start with you. I know that you've been through a lot in your life, and I might even feel sorry for you if you weren't such a vindictive, cruel bully. I've always wanted to say this to you. I hate you. I hate you.
Hey, Ab, that is not cool, okay?
Toby, how nice of you to volunteer to go next. What can I say about you? Nothing, because there is nothing to you. You are a self-obsessed personality vacuum and a parasite. You follow tragedy around the globe and still somehow manage to make it about you. Like if I lost my entire village to a devastating earthquake, you would still be the worst thing to ever happen to me. And Bradley, I might as well complete the set. You're not actively terrible, but you just really, really creep me out.
Thanks.
Abby, I don't know what you think.
Mum, I spent my whole life trying to live up to whatever it was that you expected from me, but the truth is you never wanted anything from me. You wanted to be better than me, I think just so that no matter what, you could tell yourself that I will never be good enough for you. I wish I had the courage to say this a long time ago. Fuck you.
Oh! Oh my God, Abby. Oh God, am I next?
Lottie, you're messed up and really shallow, really, really shallow, but I don't think it's entirely all your fault. So just give me some time and I'll text you.
Okay. Awesome.
And by the way, Nan is a murderer. I'll let her fill you in on the details.
Nan,
Wait, what?
Mum, what's she talking about?
What's going on?
don't worry. I know a good lawyer.
Do I get a speech too?
Listen, just don't go getting yourself poisoned again, okay?
I'll take that. I like this new Abby.
Yeah, me too.
I have some thoughts. So, I picked Nan as a joke because I thought that was the last person it could have possibly been. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? What could have led us to believe it's fucking Nan? We had two bullet points of evidence for her. The first piece of evidence was she had a wheelbarrow with Granddad's suit, which I thought was really strange, and we spent a lot of this episode trying to figure out exactly the context of this, because it was very strange and so out of place. Like, if it was just like, if the thing I didn't see, like the thing I skipped was like, I don't know, Auntie June has a temper. Maybe I accidentally skipped the context of this. I would have been like, okay, yeah, I know. Like, of course she has a fucking temper. We don't have to go back and see that, absolutely. Like, who cares? But this was so fucking weird. I was like, oh my god, I never saw this scene. I have to go figure out what the hell this is about. So we found it. And Nan was in Bradley's bedroom. Here's the problem I have. So after Nan gave her big speech, it all makes sense, right? Like, all of her motivations and everything makes sense. Everything she did, the way she did it, it all fit neatly together. The problem I have is, as the player, I feel like I was supposed to be able to guess this based on what I learned. And a lot of what Nan said, I had no fucking idea about. I had fucking no idea that she resented Marcus over her husband leaving her. I had no idea her husband was leaving her. I had no idea her husband had another man. I had no idea that... I knew they had a big argument because I found the context to that. I had no idea that she was talking to Lottie about the poison and that Lottie gave her the poison. She met a man in a hoodie. Lottie had 2 phones. Like, what the fuck is this? What did she hand to Uncle Marcus? What is all this? What's going on with Toby? Why was he on edge all evening? What? So all this was just red herring, because it didn't matter. Some of Lottie mattered. She obviously filled Nan in on the poison and let her know about it. It's just... she was literally the last person I suspected because I had no reason to suspect her. Okay, here's one thing I will say that I will give the game props for. There was one moment, and if you guys remember this, when I said, that was oddly aggressive. When Nan said at the end of, like, let me see if I can find it. Maybe I can find it. There was one moment where I thought maybe she could have done it. There was one moment, and then I kind of dismissed it later because I was looking at all the other evidence. It's like, well, that makes Lottie look really suspicious.
You need to shake.
Hold on, let's find this. It's at the end of round 4. It's at the start of round 4.
Okay.
Did he say 8 months?
Yes, yeah, I got them. Thank you.
What on earth's the matter, love?
This isn't it.
I need to tell you about something that's happened to Uncle Marcus, something that happened at the meeting.
Oh, love. There was a lot said in temper at that meeting. No point raking over old wounds.
There is actually no correct answer to that dilemma. And do you know why? Because that's real life, guys. There are no easy answers.
Maybe this is it.
in
Maybe I
life.
just accidentally skipped
Our
over everything.
privilege, it insulates us from so much.
Toby, this is a load of old shit. Just ask a bloody question.
Oh dear, it's all kicking off again.
You know, I should have known that an exercise like this would be a waste of time on this family. No emotional intelligence at all. You should all be ashamed.
Well, someone else do their round so Toby will shut up.
No, that's not fair. I want to do a round.
No.
But it's my turn.
No.
Listen, love, before I go, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you. Has your mother spoken to you about your Uncle Marcus lately?
No? Why?
The day of the meeting, your mother asked us all to get to the house early before your Uncle Marcus got there. She told us, how did she put it? She wanted him out of the way.
Was she trying to frame
She was
her
asking
there?
us all there to see if we'd support her
Trying to frame her
in a
daughter?
move to take over the company, to take it off Marcus. Your mum wants to buy him out, but she can't meet his price. I think he's asking for too much just to annoy her. And obviously the company means a lot to him because of his dad. I know you try to stay out of all this financial stuff, but the company is for all of us, love. That's how your grandfather wanted it.
I know.
I think we best get back for the next round.
Nan,
Abby, family.
I just don't.
Oh, crap. Okay. I think I screwed that 1 second. We'll find it. Skip it.
You need to don't.
You are essentially.
Okay, round 1.
Whiz
Well, I'm going. Shall we go?
all
You're.
for the in.
Round 2.
Okay.
Did you get?
This is
Abby,
round
family. That
3.
would never.
God damn it, I keep clicking don't trust him. Why does it auto do that? I want to show you the moment. I really want to. God damn it. Sorry,
you need
guys.
to shake. Don't.
You essentially.
Yeah.
Whiz.
Well,
All.
you're. Oh,
Okay.
As if you never.
Did he say 8 miles? Why did you get those raspberry tarts?
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking lie to you.
Trust. Okay, round 3.
I am. I was
Play with Nan.
nicely. I'm a delight.
Oh, Abby, love, you really don't look right.
Alright, listen
Is
to
everything
this.
okay? You know, no one would think less of you
Listen
if
to
you need
this.
to call it an early night.
I can't just go.
Of course you can. I really think you should, love.
There you go.
I think it would be better for you.
I said that was very
Question
aggressive, and it is.
One.
So, that's the only thing that made me think, out of all of this game, that Nan could have done it. Otherwise, had no fucking inclination that she could have possibly done this. None. Zero. Nada. -0. I did think that moment was weird, and to be fair to the game, I haven't found any of the other moments I've had with these characters and their acting. I've never thought, why did Bradley say that way? That was weird. Did he do it? Why did Lottie say that way? That was so. They were hinting in that moment, to be fair, and I didn't have this with any of the other characters, like I said, that it could have been Nan. So maybe I was, but they put so much focus on the evidence, and the evidence for her was 2 bullet points, and I feel like neither of them really work. Like, out of all of the bullet points I had, I'm not trying to say like, whoever had the most bullet points was obviously the murderer. Mum couldn't have done it. She only had 2. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm just saying the bullet points she did have, the evidence I did have, I feel like there was more evidence for other people. Particularly Lottie or Toby. Not... Okay, Lottie, I had my doubts about just because of her personality. Like, why on earth would she want to kill Uncle Marcus? She had no motive to kill Uncle Marcus. Nobody ever said that she was upset at the meeting. Nobody ever said that she was angry at Uncle Marcus. Nobody ever said that she had a beef with him at all. So, for that reason, I kind of think Lottie did. That's why I thought at the end maybe that Uncle Marcus it was a hoax because she handed something to him and maybe they were in cahoots a little bit. And then with Toby, the only reason I thought Toby is because I still have no idea why he was upset at that meeting. I still don't know the reason. I'm going to click on him next, and we're going to see maybe we get something out of that, like why he was so upset. I just don't know the motivation, like why he was so upset. Like maybe it was because Uncle Marcus wasn't going to fund his philanthropy anymore. Or withdraw a donation or something, but those are my problems, and I've really loved this game so far, and I don't feel like this spoils it for me. Yeah, I was wrong. I don't care about being wrong. Like, who gives a shit? Like, there's 6 people here. Like, I have basically a 1 in 6 chance. Besides, oh no, well, I have 1 in 5 because I know Auntie June didn't do it, and I picked her before I had evidence for anybody else, just to do something. Because I have to pick somebody here. At any rate, it doesn't spoil the game. I wish they gave me more, just like one more bullet point of like, what's a bullet point that could have worked for me? Okay, something subtle like, okay, so the auntie, so her husband cheated on her, and she resented Marcus for it. That could have been something. Then I'd be like, okay, there's some motivation. And it was the motivation. That was part of her motivation. That she had a beef with Uncle Marcus because of her killing her husband. And, you know, he thought she did it and he always suspected her and all that. So that would have been good. I don't think I missed any evidence because I've been through every single one of these characters and it says 100% for all of them. So I don't know. It's possible I missed some scenes. I mean, I obviously missed some scenes. I was literally, you guys saw, I was going back and it said, as I was going back to try to find the scene where I thought the one piece of evidence I did think, but it wasn't even a piece of evidence. It was just the way she said, the actress said something. We found a new scene, so I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, but at the same time, you know what? In the spirit of being fair, I do think that one scene of her saying that suspiciously does kind of work. Because like I said, you guys never saw me say anything about the other characters the way they said things. I never was suspicious about anybody in any moment. I went through the evidence and I was suspicious, but while they were acting, I was never like, yeah, Bradley did this shit. Like, look the way he just said that. That's so fucking weird. Like, obviously he did this. At that scene, I remember in the moment, I'm like, oh shit, did she fucking do this? So props to the actress. My criticism is just I wish it was not the actress's moment that made me think it was her. I wish it was the evidence that they laid out for us. That's my criticism. That's what I'm trying to say here. I know I just rambled for like fucking 30 minutes, but that's my criticism, is I wish it was just in the evidence and not in the dialogue of the acting. Which normally I'd be like, hell yeah, dude, like, finally a mystery game where I could tell it's somebody just by the way they're acting. That's awesome. It reminds me of LA Noire, like, finally it's not a mechanical list of evidence. But I feel like the game wanted me to find out it was Nan through that evidence, but it only gave me 2 bullet points, and I feel like they weren't good enough. So, anyway, we are gonna go through all the rest of these that we haven't seen yet. I'm most curious about Toby. I want to do Toby really badly. I really, really hope right now that we're not about to get a scene of him confessing. Because that would just undo everything I just said.
Toby,
Sorry, Abs, you talking to me?
you killed Uncle Marcus.
I grilled a cow carcass. What? When? Abs? No, you know my thoughts on barbecues. I mean, all that smoke.
You killed Uncle Marcus.
What?
Fitz, sort your daughter out!
Abby. No, it's true. Toby poisoned him at the meeting. Just tell them the truth, Toby.
No, I didn't.
Toby, I know you're lying. So just tell them.
Interesting, we're not
The
doing this in
truth.
private.
All right, you want the truth? Fine. I'm fucked. I'm absolutely fucked, and I'm even more fucked now if the only person who could help me is dead.
What?
How could I poison Uncle Marcus at the meeting when I couldn't even get near to him? I needed his help. I've lost every penny of this school's fund.
Alright, so it was
Fucking
something to
hole
do
in
with
the
that.
ground.
What are you talking about?
I put the money into a diamond mine. I was told I would make millions. For the charity, obviously. But then Amnesty
What a piece of shit.
fucking International exposed the mine as using slave labor, which I knew nothing about, by the way. I lost every penny.
But with Uncle Marcus dead, his share of the company will go to the
But I
family.
don't have time for that. I can't wait a couple of months for a will to be sorted out. The auditor's deadline was yesterday. I needed the money yesterday. Marcus was my last chance.
Wait, so you didn't do it?
No! I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And the only reason I did this stupid fucking quiz is to say goodbye because I meant to have an accident and disappear.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, I could have an accident because, because of the jungle roads, the.
You're listening to Relaxing Sounds of Africa.
Ah,
Volume 3.
fucking hell!
Toby! Toby!
Wait, I know that place. That's not Africa. That's Muswell Hill. He never even left London, that lying little bastard.
Abigail, what have you done?
That was fucking awesome. That was perfect. Okay, I love that scene. I will say, despite my criticism of like the ending here, like this game was fucking amazing. Like holy shit, this game is awesome. Yeah, skip credits. We're going through all of them. That was fucking amazing. And I'm also glad it didn't end up that they could all be killers. But I kind of already figured that because Auntie June wasn't it. But okay, that was fucking incredible. I can't wait to hear Lottie's and Bradley's. It's gonna be so funny. Oh, and Mum's. Oh my god.
You need to shake. Don't.
I gotta be careful
She
not
was
to.
sent-
I gotta make sure I say I trust him.
Yeah, signal. Quiz.
Well, I'm going.
All sink in. Okay.
Did he say? Did you get those?
Abby, please. Family that would never
Okay.
fucking lie.
We're good.
I am.
Wait, do you remember how many times?
What?
That's the question.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't know. It could have been anything. Let me think. 6. No, could I have gone that much? Oh, maybe 4.
I mean, that's still quite a lot.
They had to take each complaint seriously. Blame the system, not me, yeah?
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Well, let's try 4.
So the answer is 6 times. 6 times of having to prove I'm not such a terrible mother. 6 times
Oh.
having to sit across from the biggest mistake of my life.
Wait, biggest mistake? That's Dad, not me, yeah?
Still, all blood under the bridge now, of course.
Abby,
God damn.
I need you. Abby, just choose. Please.
Okay. We've done Toby, Auntie June, Nan. You know what? We'll finish with Bradley. We'll do Mum first. This one's gonna be fucking snarky, I could already tell.
Mum,
Yes.
you tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you poisoning Uncle Marcus. I know it was you.
Oh, Abby, I always hoped this wouldn't happen to you. Your father was like this towards the end. Seeing things, imagining things. I always hoped he hadn't passed it on to you, or that the medication was making it worse. But you're just like him.
No, this is real. And you tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
Why? Why would I kill the man? For the money? For the business? Risking everything I have? My entire business and career that I've built up over 30 years for some garden centres and a few spas? Do you really think that little of me, Abby? You really don't know me at all, do you?
You really didn't do it.
Heaven knows why you've concocted this strange little fantasy. Look, I'm sorry, Abby, but whatever's going on here, I can't be part of it.
What?
I promised myself when your father became unwell that if anything like that ever happened to you, I couldn't put myself through that again. And I'm not going to break that promise. It's time I started putting myself first. I hope you can find the help you need, Abby. Oh, and if you ever do get better, feel free to give me a call.
She didn't even fucking entertain
Probably
it.
better to text first, though.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
That's about how I expected that to go. She didn't even fucking entertain it. That's awesome. I can't say anything bad about the acting, man. It's been on point. Every single one of them. They've all been amazing.
You need to don't answer it.
You are essentially a giant scam.
Oh. Wait. Well. Okay.
Did you get?
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking.
Okay. Lottie. I'm also noticing that we're not taking them into private calls with some of these.
Lottie?
What, babe?
I know what you did at the meeting. I don't know why.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's over. Lottie, just
Yeah, what did she hand
tell the
him?
truth.
I am.
Lottie, what's going on?
It was only a bit of coke.
Excuse me?
What?
Just for some extra cash on the side. Okay, my supplier's like really legit, so I'm only ever
All
selling the pure
the-
stuff, so I'm like basically doing my friends a service. I wasn't even supposed to be at the meeting. There was this super huge party going on and everyone was looking to me for
The drugs?
Yeah, exactly right. I couldn't just let them down, so a friend came over and collected the stuff. I only came to the meeting because I wanted to see Uncle Marcus to give him my audition tape. I've sent him like 1,000,000 links and he's never replied, so I assume the guy must be pretty analog.
2 cell phones
Great
gave
for
it
one of the
away.
movies, wouldn't I?
You guys have seen Breaking Bad, right?
No, but you killed him.
Lottie, have you been selling your sister LSD?
No! I only do coke. All natural.
Uncle Marcus was poisoned at the meeting and it had to be you.
Babe, why would I want to kill the guy who's going to put me in his movie? It doesn't make any sense.
Shit.
That's what I thought, is she had no
Shit.
motivation.
It wasn't you.
Are you joking? Like, do you get extra points for tricking me?
No.
Abby, explain yourself.
Marcus is really dead. Someone in this family killed him.
Who?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I bet it was Bradley.
What?
We're about to find out.
I would never kill someone.
Oh, but that is like your whole thing.
Yeah, I'm just interested in it. I would never.
I'm sorry, Bradley, but being interested in serial killers is the behaviour of a serial killer.
Well, my vote's for you, Flick. You'd murder anyone for a vodka martini.
Says the woman literally killing herself with wine.
Sorry, guys, you keep cutting out. Did someone just say vodka bikini?
What a fucking
Girls, what would your
fraudster.
father say if he saw you turning on each other like this?
You murdered her
What
father.
did he always say? There's me and there's you, but
I murdered them both. I don't know.
Family is the glue.
How did she do what? Just a little bit salty about it. Fucking. Alright, we got one more. Mr. Bradley.
You need to.
You let send.
Whiz.
Well,
Did he say? Did you
Abby, please. Family that would never fuck.
yeah.
Oh, one criticism is they had to have known that we're gonna skip to the end to see all the endings, right? So don't trust Uncle Marcus as the default option, and like I'm hitting tab over and over again, and it's the default option if you don't like switch over. And if you don't trust him, it goes straight to his funeral and you don't get to accuse anybody. So I mean, for fuck's sake, like, come on. Switch it
Abby,
around.
Where have you been?
Okay. We've done everybody but Bradley. That's a small nitpick. It's they probably assumed that, like, as they unlocked, you would pick each one.
Bradley.
But I didn't want to do that because I could have picked Nan
you killed
earlier.
Uncle Marcus.
Abby.
Bradley poisoned him.
Whoa, what? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It must have
No,
been you.
no, my poisons went missing. Okay, I would never use them.
Yeah.
And I know how dangerous they are, and just owning them is.
Stop lying, okay? You got what you wanted.
I didn't kill him. Fuck.
By the way, all this dialogue would, because I keep hitting tab and the default option is polonium 210 or 210. So if I hit thallium, like, all this dialogue changes because he doesn't actually die. In fact, Nan's dialogue, I want to see that. I want to see Nan's confection, but he's dead.
Fuck. If someone else used my poisons. Oh, I can't go to jail. I won't survive inside. I'd rather die.
Oh, shit.
Bradley, no! Oh, I can't look.
This is really scaring me
Hey,
now.
what's going on there, guys? Signal's really bad here.
Bradley, listen to me, okay? What's done is done, okay? You don't have to lose your life too.
Didn't do it. Why would I do it? I don't even have a motive.
You're obsessed with murders and serial killers.
What? That's not a motive. That's a hobby. I love fantasy novels too. It doesn't make me a fucking elf.
But the poisons.
Yeah, I told you I didn't use them. Someone else took them. I would never use them.
Oh shit, Bradley. Bradley, listen. Just put the gun down, okay? Put it down.
It wasn't me.
I know. I believe you. I know.
Really.
Bradley!
Mum!
No. Oh, Jesus Christ, Abby, what have you done?
Sorry, guys, you cut out there. What'd I miss? Where's Mum?
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, the rest of them were funny. That was fucking awful. Holy shit. Alright, one more. I want to... God damn.
You need to. Don't.
You let
Jesus fuck.
Whiz.
Well, I'm going.
The music
God.
of the night. All for the. Okay.
Is it? Did he say? Did you get?
Abby, family that would never fucking.
Okay. I want to see what happens when he's dead. It might just be dialogue changes. She might have an extra scene or something. I don't know. God, that Bradley one. What the fuck was that?
Nan, we need to talk.
What is it, love? What's wrong?
Uncle Marcus is dead.
What do you mean, love? Has there been some sort of accident?
He's dead, Nan. You killed him.
I'm lost. Is this part of the quiz?
It was you, Nan. I know it was you. I know you killed him.
Prove it.
I...
You can't, can you?
I'll find.
Oh, Abby. What a stupid girl you've been. You know what this means, don't you? Now that Marcus is dead, his share of the business comes back to me. I own all of it. You'd be amazed what you can make disappear if you wave a big enough number in someone's face.
It was you.
Please, Abby. If you value everything you have, everything this family's given you, let it go.
Wow. G changed her tune a little bit at the end there. Glad we saved him, because that was awful. So she really is just pure evil. Like, she's fucking awful. At least in the when he didn't die, she was kind of playing the whole, I did it for my family, I did it, you know, blah blah blah. Kind of justify it a little bit. She didn't even try at the end there. She's like, yeah, I fucking did it. Prove it, bitch. Oh my god. There is one thing I want to try now that I've seen. Sorry, I just fucking love this game. I want to see new scenes. I want to try Bradley, but he lives. Like, Uncle Marcus lives, and then,
You let essential.
because Bradley shouldn't shoot his mom if, Uncle Marcus lives.
Yeah, signal. Whiz again.
Did you get?
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking lie.
I am.
I mean, if she'd
Like you
for
Okay.
Bradley,
What?
you tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
Abby!
Bradley poisoned him.
What? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It had to be.
No. My poisons went missing. I would never use them. I know how dangerous they are. Even just owning them is seriously illegal.
Stop lying.
I'm not. I told you. I didn't poison him. Okay? Fuck. If someone else used my poisons, then. Oh, I can't go to jail. I won't survive inside. I'd rather die.
Oh, okay.
Bradley, no! Oh, I can't look.
This is really scaring me
Hey,
now.
what's going on there, guys? Signal's really bad here.
She doesn't even
to me.
try to, like,
Okay, you don't need to die
like,
over
Nan
this.
doesn't try to do anything.
Why would I do it? I don't have a motive.
You're obsessed with murder and
That's not a
Alright, it doesn't change.
motive. That's a hobby.
Oh, it's new information.
It doesn't make me a fucking goblin.
no, but the poison.
Some of the dialogue has
I
changed.
didn't use them. Someone took them. I would never.
Oh shit. Shit, Bradley, just put the gun down. Okay, put the gun down.
It wasn't me.
I know. I believe you.
Really?
Bradley!
June!
Mum! Oh, Jesus Christ, no!
Did he just jump out the window?
Jesus Christ, Abby, what have you done?
He's on the 3rd floor or something.
Hey guys, you cut out there. Sorry. I just caught Bradley using some red filter or something. Did I miss anything?
Abby, come here a second, kiddo. I gotta say, these drugs they have me on are some pretty strong stuff. I just hallucinated Bradley shooting his mom. Can you believe that? Abby?
Fuck. That was even worse. Somehow. Okay, enough of that. Fucking hell, I could go there all day. I love how it changes so significantly through this, like, one option. That's so crazy, this game. Okay, here's what I will say. I fucking love this game. I love this game. This is the first game I played on this channel where, like, I've actively, like, really wanted to keep playing. Despite the fact that, like, I do this in, like, 1 hour segments, kind of. Although this one will be much longer. How much time am I even on here? I didn't even look at the fucking time. Oh shit, we've been going for 2 hours. I really fucking love this game. Like, that's how, I'm not even looking at the fucking time. That's how much I love this game. It was so fun. And it was so easy, too, to, like, explore through. Like, all these different options and stuff. So many games I've played, I've wanted to be like, well, what happens if I do B instead of A, or C instead of D? And you have to, like, go through all these obstacles to get to that point, and then you finally get to the point, and you're like, okay, finally, okay, what if I do this? And then you get to see the scene. In this game, they make it so easy to replay. They make it so easy to see all the I haven't even seen all the scenes, I bet. I bet there's loads of scenes I haven't seen. And I've tried to be pretty thorough. But I mean, just like skipping I mean, you guys see, just skipping through all this shit to get to the end, I'm like finding new scenes that it says not to skip because it's new information. I'm like, what the fuck? So there's so much more, and this game's fucking awesome, dude. This game's really, really great. One of the best FMV games I've seen. And I've seen some damn good ones because I love this genre. Her Story, another great FMV game. Probably one of the most famous ones. You guys probably know about it if you know anything about FMV games. Telling Lies was another one I played. It was the one I talked about with terrible accessibility issues. Kind of the opposite of this game, which makes it so fucking easy to replay. It's amazing. And of course, Contradiction, Spot the Liar, which is #1 for me, but this one's kind of it's kind of fighting for that top spot. I would say Contradiction, and definitely Who Pressed Mute on Uncle Marcus, and then like Her Story after that. And then I don't know, probably I really like Dr. Decker. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to rank all the games, but this was a great fucking game. Like, a great fucking game. I might just replay this game for fun later on down the line, like maybe in a couple of years when I kind of forget the plot a little bit. It's just, it was so fun. Every minute of it was so fun. The acting was amazing. Like, one thing I will say about Contradiction is that the acting is pretty campy. But that's I like it though. That's the fun of FMV games. It's like, you know, it's a little bit goofy, right? It's a video game, but there's real life actors, and usually they're not like top billed actors from like movies and stuff. They're usually, you know, just people looking for work, you know, actors looking for work. And they do, you know, a lot of them do a great job, but you know, they're not like Clint Eastwood or something, you know, they're not Brad Pitt, but you know, they do. I'm not trying to like shit on them either. Like, I love fucking Contradiction. Like, Contradiction is fucking amazing, and the acting is not so bad that it ruins it. It actually makes it a lot more fun. The more campy and funny it gets. So I highly encourage you guys, if you like FMV games, to check out Contradiction, Spot the Liar. But this one was fucking awesome, dude. This was definitely like up there on the list. This was a great game. I did have my problems with Nan being the culprit at the end, but it mainly wasn't the problem that Nan did it. It mainly was a problem with the way I found out. I didn't find out through evidence. I found out through a sentence she said weirdly. And I didn't really even find out through that. I added her to my list of suspects in my head when that happened. And I said so out loud during it, so... And even then, I didn't even think... again, even after I did that, I still thought that she was the least likely out of all of them, so I picked her anyway first, so... in the end, it didn't even matter. Great game. Great game. Like... So easy, so seamless. The acting was all fucking perfect. The dialogue was funny. It reminded me a lot of Knives Out, kind of the setting and everything. No bugs, no glitches or like no crashes. It worked flawlessly. Yeah, this game is absolutely amazing. I highly recommend. Well, if you've watched all of it, at least buy it. Give them some fucking money. I mean, you got your money's worth out of this, man. I've explored a lot of this game for you. Pick it up. It's awesome. It's a great game. There's probably a lot of scenes I haven't seen, so thank you guys so much for watching this video, though. I'm done. I've been going for 2 hours. I probably played like 4 hours of this game tonight. Ugh, awesome. All right, thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.